My name's Cherise Robinson. I'm from Wareham, Massachusetts, and I go to UMass Dartmouth and I study nursing. In college, my favorite subject is pathophysiology and pharmacology. It's a really good subject. We get to learn about all types of diseases, why they occur and how to treat them, so it's really interesting. And my favorite teacher in college would be Melvin Bell. He teaches sociology, and the way he goes about his teaching is very different from other teachers. The class is fun, exciting, and he incorporates his life experiences and stories, which makes it really interesting. My role models are my parents, and I look up to them because they're both really strong and independent, and they've always focused on education, and that's why I'm so focused on school, because they've pushed that in me. And they both work more than one job to try to give me everything, so I owe everything to them. One of my favorite memories from high school would be my senior year award ceremony. We got awards, and I got an award in almost every class that I took, and it was really great because my whole family was there and everyone was so proud and they were cheering. And one of my most favorite moments from college happened this semester. I started clinical, and it was my first day of clinical at a hospital in Sippican, and I was really nervous because I had my first patient by myself, but the day ended up being great, and I love working there. The reason why I wanted to be a nurse was because of an experience I had with a nurse. I was about 8 years old, and I was staying in the hospital for about a week, and there was one nurse who treated me as if I was her own child. She was there for me when I needed anything, and like from that moment on, I kind of knew like nurses are the ones who are there for you, and that's what I wanted to be for someone else. And so from working at Sippican, I form really good relationships with all of my clients that I work with each week. And for instance, I had one client tell me this past Tuesday, "Thank you for coming in so much. Can I please have a hug?" Like, she just wanted a hug from me, and she just told me how much I made her day better just by being there to talk to her. And she wants me to stop by next week and say hi. So it's really good. Outside of school, one of the things I like to do is participate in getting people registered to vote, especially younger people. I work in Wareham, and I'll go find friends, younger people who are not registered to vote, and get them registered to vote. I'll have the forms and say, all you gotta do is sign the form, fill it out, and I can bring it in for you. I feel it's really important to get the younger people involved, and especially in the last election we had, a lot of younger people got involved, and that was great to see. But I feel like they don't understand the importance of local elections also, such as electing your town officials, selectmen, and so that's another thing I tried working on, was getting people registered to vote for that also. Other hobbies that I enjoy, I said about the voting, but I also enjoy fishing, crabbing, and clamming, and I've been doing that ever since I was younger. My father always took me out with him, and I love it, and with Wareham's coastline, I can go fishing every day, and it makes me happy, so I like to do that in my spare time. My favorite book is My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. It's a story that tells the struggles that a family faces when faced with serious illness and death, and in the book it also shows the nurses part of it and what their role is in helping the families get through it. So that's my favorite book. My favorite quote is, "Learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow." And I like that quote because, I mean, everyone makes mistakes, everyone has a bad day, but what matters is if you learn from what happened to make tomorrow better. And just know that you're never promised tomorrow. So be very grateful for what you have.